I think the stream is probably started by now. So, Mr. Bond, I am a frankly terrifying Roman Emperor. Not Roman Emperor. British Emperor.
6 down wasn't bent.
Ah.
It's bows. Is on the fiddle and isn't straight. Bows also works as well as bent. I'm just going to scroll down and see if others comment on that as well. That was 6.
Okay.
6 down invited the wrong answer, which led to 6 across for Tash with 10. We quite agree with that. Okay. I didn't mean to find that out. I just put everything else in and then cleared that one. W? What's W doing there? Okay, we've got a W there for. Men bound to be in Uncle's place has a W in the thing.
Yeah.
The Kenosha DA declines to charge officer who shot Jacob Blake 7 times in the back.
Right. Okay. That's a lot of messages. Okay, let's find out who's in the defensive pact against me. Viz. Nearly everyone. But not Egypt. Uh-huh. 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 Hang on, do I have a treaty with you, Sultan of Egypt? I do not have a treaty with the Sultan of Egypt. Let's go to war with the Sultan of Egypt. Which gets me a whole duchy of my very own. Right. Right, well, I've declared war on Egypt.
I was only out of the room for a moment.
Yeah, well.
Now I see what's going on.
Oh, probably. If you could pass me the cable, that would probably help.
As is after I watch it 30 seconds behind on YouTube.
I'm not sure that would help much.
The TV controller.
I don't have a TV controller. There we go. State. Right. Anyway, you know. Ooh. Right, let's declare war on you. Let's go for the de jure claim on that county.
The clip for the battery cover seems to have cracked, but I don't think it's that's in there.
Unfortunately, Ireland is in the defensive pact against me for some reason. I can't think what it might be. Ooh, okay.
Unlanded?
Unlanded, but
That really is the coat of arms of the University of Cambridge. It's only very slightly different.
it's true. I've got, like, lots of little bits. Well, in
Yes.
particular,
Try not
try
to
to give away counties.
because we have other uses
Yes.
for counties.
So, anyway. Ah, right, you're the Byzantine Revolt. How are you doing? Ah, you're winning. Right, okay. Let's try declaring war on you. Oh, let's not try declaring war on you. You have boring things. We still don't have any good claims on Georgia, but maybe that will change one day. So we have the Galician Volhynian Revolt. She's got a good coat of arms.
Is it the Stoat of Arms?
No,
Oh,
that's Hellas.
Hang on, let's check.
Well, has an arm of steps.
So you're winning that. Let's declare war for Gallic, which is most of that territory anyway. So that's 2 unlanded people. I can go up to 1 more. That's Presley. I've only got boring things there. What about you? You're a duke. Do we have any claims against you? Nothing good. My inclination is for things that are de jure claims is really like my vassal should be doing that by themselves.
Unless it's actually against one of the, the remaining big empire.
Yeah.
At least until we start heading further east and meet up with more big empires. Mentioning no Rajputas.
Yes. Let's start to see if we've got any claims against any of them anywhere.
We've got claims on a couple of counties.
Counties.
plus a holy war.
Holy war on.
I'm sure a holy war against the Hindus will go fine.
I'm not sure you're right. Most of the Arab places that are left, or Muslim places that are left, are mysteriously in a mysterious defensive pact against me. Mysteriously. They are in the defensive pact.
I mean, eventually you'll reach the point where the defensive pacts are too worth worrying about. But
Not the Christian one, though.
yeah, well, at the
Wow.
moment they are all one because you keep bumping up against 100%
War score.
war
Yeah.
score, not war score, threat.
Threat, yes, yes. Right, let's see if we've got... Right, okay. I think we're getting it's hard to find anywhere that we don't... Oh no, you're a Grand Prince, right? Hang on, let's just check. You are top of your tree. Can we declare war on you? Oh no, that is for the entire thing, so...
Is that the only...
Is that the only county? Let's zoom in. I think
Can't see any interior borders, it's true.
well, hang on, let's Let's actually click the damn thing.
Yes, okay, that is actually the whole of the principality.
Yeah. Right.
And then probably you would get the ability to usurp the duchy. Having
Indeed. One nothing.
something to,
Right, I think that's enough.
solve the county.
Let's go around landing people. You are not landed. Let's land you. Transfer vassalage. You're landed. And I'm definitely landed. Yep, so let's just check those all again. Doof, 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 doof. Right. So now let's have a look at how scary Egypt is. Slightly scary. That view, sub-realms. You'll do to start with. Let's split you in half. Where is the main disputed territory?
Those two flashing red bits.
So,
one bit right next to you and one further southeast.
so this bit here,
No, southwest
sorry.
of there.
that bit,
And
and then
that bit.
that bit down there.
No.
Oh, this
north of
bit.
that.
Right, yes. Okay. So, right, let's split you in half. Actually, well, let's start by splitting you in. No, no, no. Right, select unit.
Yes. They're both currently going there. So
Let's-
you want to
Let's send you down there. How many can I raise from Philistia?
probably want to keep them close to the French army because otherwise they're
Yes.
spotted by someone. Oh, there's another small patch incidentally up on the Mediterranean
Oh
coast.
yeah, let's go and invade that.
What? No, I didn't mean there, but yes, okay, that's highlighted for some reason.
I think that's probably because there's a holding in there.
No, it's because it's the thing you currently have selected.
Is it? Okay.
See, it stopped flashing now.
Yeah.
I meant the thing on the Mediterranean coast.
That.
Yes. I mean, this is probably not a useful fact, and you probably do actually want to keep them close to the French army.
I want to keep them close to the French army. We've also got Nubia.
No, I think Nubia still exists.
I think you're right, Nubia does still exist. That's Wales, let's get Welsh up here as well. Right, so that's that war. This war, I say. So this is in Portugal, and so I want about 5,000 people. Right, I should be able to knock up 5,000 people somewhere. Right, you'll do. From the whatever. That's where I'm attacking, isn't it? Probably. Yeah.
Seems to be the only thing being highlighted.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Right, so Hellas, you say. At least I say. I say, how many troops do you have? I've completely forgotten. 11,000 troops, but you are quite busy at the moment. So that's a good start. Grab you guys, stick you in there. Galicia, Volhynia, you say. So you have not very many troops at the moment. So my immediate question is
It's quite a large county.
it is quite a large county. Right, and then there's Smolensk, which I think is going to be like slightly unexpectedly tough. So you've got 2,500 plus, so 5,000, 7,000. Right, okay.
Quick, anyway, this word will say
Smolensk. So I, on the other hand, have Lithuania, Poland at my disposal. I've raised Volhynia. You're Novgorod. You're Novgorod.
Is it here Volhynia?
I've already raised them. I raised them there.
I think Norway's nearby. In the east.
Oh yeah, I can go over here, can't I?
The northern bit of Norway. North.
Oh yeah, that bit. Right, I think that'll do. Well, let's get you lot together in there. And you, I think, can march straight into there.
What was the supply limiting command? Right, you need to be a bit careful.
I'll be a little bit careful. Mostly what I want is to try and track down any armies.
There's an army. Found one.
Found one. They're going to... where? Crowds.
So that does allow you to have.
I think I can march them a county closer. In fact... leave the defensive pact. Have you done any more crossword clues?
I've been spotting and not tried them yet. I will now.
So yes, I wonder if you might want to disband the Polish army on the grounds that you don't actually need it.
I'll send them to besiege Galicia, Volhynia, because there's quite a lot of it.
And revolt, so you might want to do it as quickly as you can.
Indeed.
Oh, hang on. I mean, that would make sense. Why does it make sense though?
So meanwhile, you could look for things in the that you could do inheritance snatches on in the.
So men bound could be pawns, as in chessmen,
Yes.
hop, as in bound, pawns hop. Why is pawn shop at Uncle's place?
Oh, it's... God, like some slang or something.
Right. And also, isn't it pawn shop, not pawn shop, one word?
I think
No, it can be both.
I'm pretty confident it could be a single word. If you ask for
Right. I've got a small problem in that I've got a Voldensian revolt
Well,
somewhere.
Ooh, right there.
There. Okay, well...
That'll do.
I'll do.
Give them a little rest before you send them in.
Yeah, I'm also going to give them...
But that's fine. So the revolt has to win a battle first.
I'm going to... Then I might send that lot off to Egypt.
Actually, there is a question of whether you want to go in order to reinforce that existing army, but yeah, I think you leave it to die.
I leave them to die. It's their problem. Yes, well, you know, it's a nice thought that yes. Yes.
7 down.
Yes.
Are you going to do?
No, I'm listening.
Okay, I thought you were going to cover.
No.
Well-liked people like me are in setters who introduce extra pieces in setters. Are they put things in jewelry?
Yeah.
Maybe? Okay, fine. In setters.
It's time to shove my chaplain somewhere else.
Well, you could find the bloody old ancient.
It's true.
Like, unlike central religions, are revolting.
It's true. Holding where? Okay, that's not really a problem. I'll be over in a moment. See? Wander over there and make them a bit miserable. Okay. Well, let's send you in there. Okay. So that's over. Do I want to waste a bit longer?
Maybe.
Maybe, I think is.
I mean, they're recharging their thing as well, their morale
Yeah.
as well, but I think you do actually want to let them get up to full so that you can get close to full.
Yeah.
Anyway, you want to be paying attention to Egypt.
That's true. I should be paying attention to Egypt.
That's carefully thread your armies through their armies sort of area.
Well, up to a point. It's also carefully run my armies into their armies.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, speaking of which, let's get you going to that county. Right, commander. I need a new commander from somewhere. So you are a spectacular thingy, you're a skilled tactician and franker. But you're useless, right? Hello, Despot of Philistia. You're my new best mate. Okay, that's fine. That's my morale. Probably want to get into at least one fight somewhere first. You're close enough to fall, but I think... Oh no, where are you guys going? Excuse me. I need to find out where you're going. You're going there, okay. Well, let's do that. got us 23% war score. Okay, I did not expect to win that battle, but that was totally not the battle I expected to have won.
Was that one of the picking your way through the armies that you completely failed to do?
Yeah.
Right. As basically running headlong into the other armies, which you succeeded in.
Yes.
There, and in another place where you appear to have
Yes.
been suffering horrific aggression.
Well, that's fine. They're marching out quickly, so I think.
Someone else is marching in.
Well, they'll be within the supply limit.
Yeah.
Well, I can. Hang on. Hang on. Let's leave these guys here. Let's send these guys up there because I want them to be big enough to take on the Egyptian army. Let's zoom out a bit so I can actually see what's going on. Just check that that's what I expected to happen. Right, yes, good. Good, so I'm besieging them and I'm also attacking this lot over here, which is totally what I anticipated doing. Right, that's fine, that battle is going fine. So these guys are busy running away. Let's follow them. We'll go round after them. Or something. So, right. This battle should complete any minute now. Yay. Right, off you guys go to the target whatnot. Right, there we have an army in the target whatnot. Brilliant. For Galicia, Bohemia. And right, yes, good. You are fully in whatnotted. We can take this one county and then, I don't know, go and help out in Galicia, Volhynia, where we will probably need some mates. TM.
David says the map is very pink.
Well, yes. Do I have someone with speed boots on there? No, I do not. Let us put someone with speed boots on there. That's pretty much all we need for that, I think. Woohoo, we've finally got something large enough to besiege down there. Brilliant. So, Egypt then. Okay, I don't know where the battle was, let's go find out. Okay, that was that battle. What's the supply limit? Okay, let's not go there. Let's go over here. And let's go to Egypt to see that something is happening in Egypt. Right, 6.5 fort. We're just going to have to sit. So, don't know who we're going to be fighting. I can't tell.
I think that 17. Oh no, I think some of that 19,000 northwest is also
I think you're right. Let's. Try and. You're right there. Well, they're going to have to walk through my territory first, and I'll probably walk into something and besiege it. So, Egypt, you say? Yeah, holding where? Okay. You guys in that ball. So let's in fact take you on a little trip over there. Could there be a little kettle, please? Or even a large kettle? Okay. Have you done the crossword, or are they still
I was spelling.
stoat outs?
You were still pondering a quiz thing, and I thought I'd go back.
Ah, excellent. Right. I managed to get
Hold on.
the right people, or some people, into the right place at the right time. Even with some reasonable commanders, and I got the defensive advantage because some of us were here first. Please be quite surprised that this worked out.
Yes, I'm impressed.
Um,
Four down is infatuated.
I want to battle somewhere, I wonder where.
And American 12 escaped heartlessly is made off, which is made off without the heart of the E.
Right. Right, I found...
Done.
Well done.
So there. Perfect.
It's back. Right, I found where the battle was. It was over here somewhere. Let's send you on a little walk to somewhere here. Will do. Right, so about this battle then, in which we have the Egyptian army kind of on the run. In which we have kicked the Egyptian army somewhat. Are we doing anything in Hellas yet? Okay, let's grab that army, shove that army in that direction, then spend a moment to go. It's Anatolia. No, not Anatolia. Guys get to go on a trip to Anatolia, because I think it will be nice. Right, so let's find our smaller armies and start, yes please, shoving them into the target area. So, Mr. Bond. So they're in shattered retreat. I appear to have lost a commander in a freak accident again. So you are unfortunately just a... you're well, okay, you're acceptable in general, Wombat. Just please don't get into any duels. I am marching my people out of that hideously oversupplied county, but yeah, obviously there is finite time to do this in. Okay, you are going somewhere good. I want to siege somewhere. I wonder where we want to siege. Probably in Thingy. Where's Thingy? Smolensk. Release the peace otter. Right. Smolensk is ours. I've filled in a small hole on the map. You get to go over there, and you get to go over there. And get back some of the bits of Galicia Bohemia that we don't already have. So, oh, that's exciting. The Quran of Zikri. Oh, I can get rid of this Quran without risking that.
Without becoming paranoid.
Paranoid. Let's get rid of that then, because I've never been able to do that without becoming paranoid before. Am I already paranoid? That's possibly something I should check. Or is it paranoid to check that I'm paranoid?
I think these are different people being paranoid.
So,
Yeah.
yes, right, okay, that explains why I can't become paranoid by this thing turning up. It's a good reason. Right. There we go. Oh, hang on. I can create the Kingdom of Crimea. And the Empire of Rus. And that obviously, like, I should create the Kingdom of Crimea.
And then work out who of its de jure vassals you control.
Right.
So I think he is not a de jure vassal of Crimea. That's his de facto.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you want to check his title de jure vassal, de jure liege. Yeah, so
He should be transferred. Well, hang on, let's find... No, that's the revolt. Hang on. Right, let's transfer vassalage. Which we can't do because probably he's at war. She doesn't even want control of that. Anyway, do I have a viceroy in the area? No.
yes, you could just grant it. Oh, strictly you can grant it to someone who isn't viceroy, but I mean to a nearby
Well,
king, and then they are both king and viceroy, and the titles go different ways.
oh no, I found the Exarch of Ruthenia. Let's make him also Viceroy of Crimea. There we go. So we've created that. I'm not going to create any empires or any duchies, if I can avoid that.
I mean, we might want to create some duchies eventually.
I can create the Kingdom of Wallachia, which I thought was in a very different place, but apparently it's not. Okay.
That burns most of your piety.
It has burned most of my piety, but, you know. Well, let's give her another nice royalty, because I'll get it back later. Right. Well, we might get to go on crusade soon. Okay, so there's 6,000 troops heading that way. Wow. hang on, what I'm going to do is wait for them to this lot to be movement locked, and then send in my 9,000 troops. So they think they're getting a nice easy thing against a nice soft army. Actually, let's put some commanders in here so that they can survive long enough to get to that point. Okay, now your movement locked. Okay, so what are we besieging now? Something reasonable. Fine. Right, you guys, in there, off we go. Oh dear, I appear to have run out of court chaplain. Let's see if I can hire a new one. Well, hang on, let's try finding someone whose ambition is not to get married.
Sadly, you can't appoint your daughter-in-law.
Indeed. Well, she's far too female for all these Catholics. Oh, apparently I'm highly suspicious. My piety meter is right. When I discover that my new court chaplain is secretly a something or other. Okay. Right. So, how's this battle going? Unsurprisingly, we are somewhat squashing the Egyptians. Even though they've got camels and we didn't appear to have camels. We appear to have some kind of special units. Oh look, we appear to have won that. So we are slowly besieging somewhere in Hellas, but we don't really have enough stuff to take that on. So right. Let's glue you guys together. Right. So okay, you're back to besieging things. You're besieging something. Right, good. Okay. I think let's make the lights flash slightly faster so that we can finish this in a reasonable time. Right, so we've besieged somewhere and we are now besieging somewhere else. Okay. Ooh, hooray. Right. Everything is now positive war score. Brilliant. Good. Are you besieging? Right, let's assault that.
Now there's the county that's occupied by someone else.
Yes. Which is, I think, where I'm going with that. So The main point here is just to make it. Oh, look, people are joining the defensive pact.
Peace offer from Galician Bohemia.
Aha!
Involved in the Galician Bohemian revolt.
Go there. Okay, we have right, just one thing there, so let's shove you in there. Peace order from the revolt. Thingy gets the Grand Principality of whatnot. I think that works for me. Right, we won. So that's going to be too big, so you get to come down here. How many counties are there here? 3. Okay, and they've vanished from there. So you guys, I think, can come here. And you guys can come here. And we might have to raise the English army because it looks like they're going on a ship to go somewhere, which is probably going to be Middlesex. Going by past performance. Come on guys, hang on in there. Right, there we are. Don't have very good commanders in there, but if it's looking really dicey, I will hurl in some more. Okay, let's assault there. Okay. Aha! Right, 100% war score in Spain. Let us enforce our demands. We won. Right, let's dismiss that army. So, what are we doing here? Oh, we won that battle. Jolly good. Let's send some of you back over there. So we're at 95% war score in Egypt. We're probably going to get close very quickly because we are right next to a couple of sieges completing. Aha! Oh look, I was right. Release the peace order. Right. That's given me some duchies. Okay, that's fine. You and get you to go there. Let's dismiss you. Right. Good. What are you guys doing anyway? You're not besieging anything. Get going into the next county. Let's dismiss you. Right, we're down to one more. Isn't that nice? Everyone's joining the defensive pact for some reason. No idea why. Nothing at all to do with me winning like 3 wars in quick succession. Let's dismiss you. So, have they turned? Oh look, they've turned up in thingy. Right. I have no idea how many troops I can raise in England. Oh, right, that'll do. there. Stick someone. Oh dear, I appear to be down Captain Spielputz. How very irksome. Right, let's wait for my morale to tick up, and then we can go on a little trip to Westminster. Wait till that to be fun, everybody. Okay, they've got 14,000 people there. I
actually need to slightly pay attention to who you're putting in charge of this army.
I am. Right, there we are. That's I think the sensible thing to do there. Right, and I think now we can start marching you in. Because they're not going to have a defensive advantage, because we're all on the right side of the river. I am, however, going to briefly pause and check that we aren't going to be getting into any supply issues, which we shouldn't be. Right, off we go. Middlesex, ESA. It's about this battle then. Right, well, we're taking to pieces one of their wings, two of their wings, and their centre is not looking the happiest. And in go the horsies, and it is not looking good for the Hellenic lot. Also, we've just won a siege. Right, well, let's meander over there. See what happens. Okay, that is too many troops. That's getting up to 13,000. Let's maybe march you guys back over there. Because I have managed to squidge in quite a lot of people there. Now that I've finished the war. Let's just double check that, yeah, he's landed. Oh, let's see if we can find some more places to build stuff. Unpause so that time can pass, on the grounds that I can perfectly well go house shopping while everyone else sorts themselves out. So Wales then. Where are you going? You're going to Hereford, are you? Where's Hereford? I'm in Hereford. Well, they're not going to like it in Hereford very much, I can assure them of that. Technically we ended up being the attackers there, but well, you know, I don't think they're going to like that. Oh, that's got me 100% war score. Oh, we captured the ruler. Right, well, let's release the peace otter. Right, we won. Right, that is a set of wars done. And let's try and find this. Right, let's let it tick over to a new day and go dismiss. Right. And I shall leave it paused and go to the loo briefly, and then I shall come back and we can do a little bit of tidying up and see if anyone is our friend, particularly all the actual monarchs. Yes, that was one of the great things about Basileus Brock the Hammer. You never had to worry about how much piety you had for doing these things. You've been on 2 crusades. 2 crusades. And that gives you a boatload of piety for, murdering people. Right, so
I seem to remember that there was some unfinished business in Wales.
yes, we keep hoping that Wales will stop being at war with someone.
Yes,
Ireland.
Wales, you have been unable to revoke peace.
Right, yes. Unfortunately, Ireland is
still at
winning,
war.
but is
You
not
can see
winning
the thing that's
fast
going
enough.
on right now.
And we can't do anything about that.
Sexrich Martha's daughter is now who brave.
She's my kinswoman. Right. This is presumably off some branch of the family where I got to name most of them.
I think where they've passed on the name from one generation
Yes.
to another. You look familiar.
Yes. So right there, his sort of through that line, we got martins and otters running around. Let's check whether we can create any more.
No more kingdoms.
No, we're up to 3 empires, which is kind of ludicrous. And frankly, for titles, I'm fine. My vassals can roll their own.
Well, duchies might be useful for stealing things by inheritance.
Yeah,
from
but
each
I
other.
only ever need
As many as you've got
counties.
which is currently 6.
Okay, let's see if I can. I mean, I might not have enough.
Well, I think what you should do is start finding interesting-looking, not quite heirs in the HRE.
Yeah, so
So I think what you want is a vassal duchy of the HRE whose holder has 2 adult has 2 adult sons.
yeah,
And you probably can't invite the eldest one to court, but you might be able to invite the second oldest, grant them a county and a duchy, and then murder the oldest.
yes. So here's a.
So if you go to the page for the duchy, you should find that they have. So we have a convenient line of succession. What is it got a number next to them? Is this a elective duchy?
It's agnatic elective. Right, that's not a very good one then.
So yes,
Let's
elective things will be hard to deal with.
So yes, we want things that are.
Ideally, you want primogeniture. I think you want Gavelkind rather than primogeniture, because if you've got Gavelkind, you also need to make sure the firstborn has no children of their own.
Yes. So yeah,
That one's elective as well.
That's
I wonder if there's a
elective.
slight problem that all of the
the things.
duchies of the HRE will turn out to be elective.
That's agnatic, cognatic, gabbled.
Right, so that's our ideal. Is that 2 adult sons there? You have Bernard and Michael. The line of succession appears to pass through 2 daughters. So
Yes.
are they actually not? Is Michael his brother or some such?
I
The
suspect
current
so.
Duke's brother. You go to the current Duke, you can then look at his family.
Yeah. Yes, Michael is his brother.
Oh right, the line
Sorry,
of succession
Session is.
is currently passing through the children of Bernard then?
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, well, first, presumably you can't invite Bernard von Pattau to your court. You can invite him, obviously.
No.
But he won't go, largely because he doesn't like you as much. Oh no, largely because he really, really likes his current liege.
Yeah.
And only likes you a little bit. So you could bump yourself up a bit, but probably not far enough. Okay, if you to Michael, his brother, what would he say to be invited to court? Also no, for basically the same reasons.
Yeah.
So you can send him a gift and an alcohol gift, which would get him. Well, hang on though. The interesting thing is, so his opinion of you is 61.
Yeah.
Big Brother's opinion of you is 36.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if you can invite the Big Brother, that makes life so much easier. But I kind of suspect you can't. There's some reason why the Big Brother won't come and see you.
Yes.
But like, do we want to try to find out what that reason is, or invite the little brother and then murder our way to
Success.
success?
I don't know. Let's try.
So the thing is, oh yes, you might be able to work out what his opinion. So the problem is, you end up needing a substantially higher opinion than he has of his own liege.
Yeah. And he does like me more than he likes his liege, but not enough.
Does he? So his opinion of you is 36. Are those two numbers in the top right useful? So that's right. That's Bernard's opinion of his liege is 72.
Right.
So you probably need to get well above 72.
72.
I don't think you're going to do that. I think you might be able to push him above 82 though.
Yeah. So let's.
So this is more of an experiment than necessarily something that will be
Let's
successful.
send him a gift.
Okay, you can gain 84.
From 15 money, let's do that.
Yeah. Okay, so there's no need to send him alcohol, which is good because alcohol gives the time
Indeed.
restricted. So if there's any hope of his coming...
No.
Right. So can I just spend a short while counting those things?
Yes.
2, 3,
I can spend a longer time taking some pills.
Right, so indeed that's actually 10 pluses for you, 10 minuses for Bernhard, and then 3 minuses for base reluctance and not having a strong reason to move.
Right.
Right, so I think, yes, you've got as much plus as you can get, but he's got enough minus not to that won't solve it.
Yeah.
So that gives us another requirement that that there must be enough dislike between
them and their liege.
Between the son we want to invite and the current holder.
Yeah.
And I suspect there's a lot of reasons to like your own father.
Yes.
But not always.
It's true. So let's go and look at that. At also agnatic gavel kind.
So I suspect the opinion is so there we've got again a bunch of. So who's he and how's he related? Is he the grandson by a dead son?
This one.
Yeah.
He's his dad.
Okay, all right. The first son is a minor. Is a minor, which means you can't invite him to court.
Yes.
You could offer to educate him, and I'd rather suspect they would say no.
I'm pretty sure they would say no.
I'm not sure you can land children anyway.
I don't think you can.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I think you might be able to land your own sons, but...
Yes.
So, let's have a look at Modena. Right. There we have one adult male and a bunch of sprogs, which isn't any good for inviting people to
any
court.
good for inviting the second one. It may be good for inviting the first one. You can have a quick look at the opinions.
That's true. It's not going to be...
So his opinion of his liege is pretty low. So he probably won't come now. But like, if you could give him, if 15 money would whack him up to plus 100.
Which it does.
Right, let's see if this works then.
Let's invite him to court. Yes.
Right.
So, unpause and let him come.
I think so, yes. And then we'll see what the next step is. Can we land him? And then we probably want to set about murdering the small child who's currently. Meanwhile, bloody Waldensians
Meanwhile, the Waldensians
have revolted.
are being bloody stupid. Right.
Allow time to pass while we're waiting.
I will allow time to pass while waiting for the armies to get together and someone to turn up in my corp. Hey look, someone's turned up in my corp. Right, so let's pause while we think about this.
So, if you mouse over him, he's the heir to the Duchy of Modena, which is what we want.
Yeah. Right. So, now, let's try landing him.
Yes, so I think now the idea is we give him one county.
Yeah.
With some titles.
Yeah.
Right, and then we give him a duchy. He's an heir to a duchy, but as long as he already has a duchy, his vassal relationship will follow his primary title, which will be the duchy he already owns. Right?
Yep.
So now, I think, you plot to murder the existing Duke
of Modena. Let me find Modena again.
And then we wait and see if that works.
Right click. Plot to kill.
I think, no, I think that is actually safe. I'm slightly worried because he's not the liege of the person you just invited. But that's not actually a problem.
No.
The fact that he had a poor opinion of his liege was what was going to send him to us.
Yes, but it's agnatic. It's.
But nonetheless, he is still the heir.
Yes.
So yes, I think do it.
Yeah. Let's try plotting to kill. Right. Anyway, let's.
And then go probably visit the plot and turn on auto invite plotters.
That's the true thing. Right. Auto invite plotters.
That will probably take a little while to fire, but that's
true.
That's nice. I presume she's still your heir, not the heir, vassal.
Oh, damn it, that's the wrong button.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, I don't think anything's happened.
Might want to zoom in so you can see the army.
Yes, I probably want to see the armies. It's certainly true. Right, anyway, let's unpause and let the armies... Oh, great holy war for Novgorod. The mighty thingy has decided it's time to teach us a lesson. All Smolensk meant, yeah, whatever. To the effeminate lover of heathens, Paschalis, tales of your misdeeds, blah, blah, blah. From Island to Cafe, that's true.
Oh, I think, but you're a lover of a different kind of heathen than them.
Yes.
The pagans to be complaining that you're a lover of heathens seems a bit strange. And of course, you're a lover of Muslims, more or less. A tolerant of Muslims. I don't think you're effeminate necessarily.
I'm homosexual.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that, you know, they're bringing out all the stereotypes.
You're also diplomatic, I suppose, which might be read that way.
Hey, I've led battles.
Yes.
I'm less hopeless than my dad.
Very good at it.
I'm less hopeless than my dad.
Yes. Also gayer than your dad.
Well, yes. What the hell's that? Offer to join war. Well, okay, you can do whatever.
Well, you can make it somebody else's problem like this.
Yeah, but I get piety for winning a holy war against me, I think.
Yes, that's true.
And I could do with a bit of spare piety. And I am gaining it reasonably fast, but...
But you need it for things like creating duchies.
I do need it for things like creating duchies. What I do want to check is... why am I not building the next stage of the Grand Amphitheatre of Bologna?
Probably because you didn't notice that it needed doing.
That's true. Let's build the next stage. Can I build anything cool? What's the court size plus 5? Because if I build another tavern, I might get more courts.
It's the thing. It controls how many people can be your courtiers.
Right.
I don't know that it's particularly useful because you don't need many courtiers.
Let's build some hypercosts. Gets me 0.02 extra.
Heating.
Prestige. Oh look, my army has arrived. My army is giving their army a kicking.
You have a couple more offers to join the war.
It's true. I mean, like, good luck in getting there. It's a long way away for some of you. Right, don't you feel silly? Right. Now, don't do it again.
Or send them an offer, Rob? Instead you have another offer.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so are you part of the Holy War for Novgorod? Yes, you are. Right, excellent. Probably. Excuse me, let's control click somewhere. Well. So, let's... You try it if you like, but you'd be a giant otter. I'm really not sure why they thought it was a good idea. Oh yeah, do I have any dangerous factions? No. Right. Wow.
He was coming out of hiding. I didn't even notice he was in hiding.
And me neither. Okay, right. Let's go in there.
That looks like you're not going to make it there before they leave.
Don't think so. Yeah, well, I'll catch up with them fairly shortly though. Now I'll catch up with them here. That's fine. Right, so basically I seem to remember with Holy War I just have to sit around and like fight people as they turn up.
More or less, I think so. I mean, in theory you could probably work out who the members are and go and besiege them, but...
Besieging them didn't get me any war score though.
Not, okay.
At least I don't recall it doing last time. It was particularly irksome. I might have to save in the middle of this war because I should probably go to bed soon because I do have a meeting in the morning. So I might win this battle.
46% of your score.
Yes.
You've got another offer.
Right, so they're going to Ashley. Let's try doing that. Let's so set that. Let's, while they're all wandering off there, let's go and see if Wales is still not at war. I can tell. Right. So you're going to Ashley. We are going to say hello to you. I'd like to point out that this might have been a mistake on your part.
Well, they have just turned round and set off in the other direction.
Unfortunately, some of us have...
You really don't take on the biggest empire in Europe just because you don't like their religion. It won't end well.
Mathematically.
And rather surprisingly, the second biggest empire in Europe has not joined you in your war. So there's another unfriendly army over the west,
Vladimir.
heading into Novgorod.
So let's zoom in so we can find out what county they think they're going to. They think they're going there, do they? Oops, that's the wrong button. Z. Z. Right, well, let's march you in there. March you in there. I'm sure this is going to be fine. Though we are a bit low on raw. But I think they're... That's okay. Okay, where's Lithuania? There's Lithuania. Right. You're a Duke of Lithuania. You quite like me. But you like the Kingdom of Lithuania. Well, I think I can fix that for you. Right. Okay. Right, there we go. Get married, useless. Zoom out a bit so I can see any other potential armies coming. All three of them.
That army in Vladimir is trying to go around.
Oops. Ah! Stupid scrolling thing. Right. Zoom in. Where are you going? You are going to Zitzoff. You are locked. But I've got someone with speed booch. So let's... Oh dear. Well, I'll just marry a new one. At this point, you know, it's not like... Okay, there we are. So... And my problem here is mostly finding a big enough army so I can get some convincing victories in. %, more score. Can't find any other armies. I'm going to stop. I will accept his offer for the war. I will stop for the night. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Will I?
In 2 years.
Yes, it's going to make it tricky to do the defensive patrick next time, but never mind. What I can probably do, in fact, is dismiss... I'm going to dismiss my levies. Because, frankly, there's approximately 2 people in this war. And, I can thus afford to dismiss all my levies. Right, let's save and quit.